Welcome back, Gameyaaad family. Thank you again for joining us for another video. Now, this morning I will be sharing with you the day one roundup of the second round of the West Indies Championship 2025 edition. Now, in this first video, I'll be sharing with you the roundup between the Jamaica Scorpions and versus the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, as well as the Guyana Harpy Eagles against the combined campuses and colleges team. Now, in the first match, the Jamaica Scorpions, they would have, in the first round, they would have got off to a very good start, having beaten the Windward Islands Volcanoes by a comprehensive 178 runs. And the standout player in that first game would have been Jermaine Blackwood for his all-round performance. But schoolboy Tamari Redwood, he would have taken a career best of 7 wickets for 72 runs. And also John Campbell would have scored a brilliant 79 in the first innings. A few other players would have gotten some good scores, like Daniel Beckford would have gotten in the first innings 39, and Kurt McKenzie would have gotten 46. Carlos Brown would have scored a 30, as well as Odin Smith would have gotten 35, and Daniel scored a 50 not out in the second innings as well. Right, so on to this match against the Hurricanes. John Campbell would have scored a brilliant century, and Brad Barnes would have scored a brilliant half century. In fact, Brad Barnes is currently unbeaten. So the Jamaica Scorpions, they would have finished day one on 306 for 9. The Jamaica Scorpions, they would have started well with Campbell leading from the front with a superb knock of 126 runs from 150 deliveries, and he would have scored 11 boundaries in that knock, along with 3 sixes at a strike rate of 84 runs. Right, he was well supported by Carlos Brown, who would have contributed 22 of 62 deliveries before being trapped LBW by Raheem Cornwall. Kurt McKenzie would have joined Campbell at the crease, and he also played a steady innings, making 33 from 84 deliveries before he fell to Jeremiah Louis. Jermaine Blackwood would have scored only 10 in this game so far, and was also dismissed by Raheem Cornwall, leaving Jamaica in a tricky position at 199 for 3. However, the collapse continued as Campbell was caught off Colin Archibald when the score was at 214 for 4. Wicket then tumbled at regular intervals, with Daniel Beckford scoring 4, Odin Smith 17, Javor Royal 14, and Gordon Bryan 1, failing to build significant partnerships. With Jamaica 276 for 7, Barnes stood firm, displaying patience and resilience, and his unbeaten 53 from 116 deliveries helped to push Jamaica past the 300 run mark. He remained not out at stump, ensuring his side ended the day in a fighting position. Jeremiah Louis was the pick of the bowlers for the Leeward Islands. He would have taken 3 for 33, and from 13 overs. Raheem Cornwall also impressed, finishing with 3 for 71 from his 23 over spell. Hayden Walsh Jr. chipped in with 2 wickets, while Colin Archibald claimed 1. With a solid foundation laid, Jamaica aimed to add valuable runs on day 2, while Leeward Islands will look to wrap up the innings quickly and gain early momentum in their reply. So, scores in the match so far, as I said, Jamaica would have scored 306 for 9 from 88 overs. So did not get in the 90 overs for the day, 2 overs short. And so as I said, John Campbell would have made 126 and Brad Barnes would have made 53. So those are the standout batters for the Jamaica Scorpions. Jeremiah Lowe would have taken 3 for 35 from 13. Raheem Cornwall 3 for 71 from 23. And Hayden Walsh Jr. 2 for 78 from 24. So that's a wrap as it relates to the Jamaica Scorpions. I think Jamaica Scorpions, they would have started well. They would have lost their first wicket at 79 runs. Then the second wicket at 163. The third wicket at 199. Then 214 for 4. 231 for 5. 249 for 6. 276 for 7. 293 for 8. And 306 for 9. Alright, so I believe we would have lost our way in the middle overs there, losing wickets at regular interval, as I would have said before. And I hope that Brad Barnes can push on this morning to get even hopefully another 40 runs, 50 runs. Right, but let us see, and hope that we can restrict the Leeward Islands hurricane batters early and kind of break the back of the innings early. So let us see what will happen in that game. It's just day 1. Let us now jump over to the Providence Stadium, where the Guyana Harpy Eagles, they would have taken on the combined campuses and colleges team. Now Guyana would have won the toss and decided to bowl. So 3 half centuries from Johan Jeremiah, Shakiri Paris, Kyle Corbin. They would have helped the combined campuses and colleges to a solid 279 for 6 on the opening day of the second round match. Now, after being put into bat by the RP Eagles, CCC suffered early setback with Damel Evelyn 5 and Sadiki Henry would have scored 10. They would have fallen cheaply within the first 10 overs. However, a crucial partnership between Paris and Jeremiah steadied the innings. Paris played fluently for his 56 of 87 deliveries, striking 3 4s and 4 6s before being dismissed by Vera Sami Permal. Jeremiah continued his innings, compiling a patient 84 of 126 deliveries, decorated by 11 boundaries and 1 maximum. His dismissal at 170 for 4 threatened to halt the CCC momentum, but Corbin ensured his side finished the day in a strong position. He remained unbeaten on 62 from 114 balls, striking 6 fours and a 6 in the process. Wicketkeeper batsman Demario Richard added valuable runs with a quick 40 from 76 deliveries before Pramal struck again to remove him. Abhijay Mansingh chipped in with 14 before falling to Ronaldo Ali Mohammed, who finished as the pick of the bowlers with figures of 3 for 37 from 19 overs. Veerasamy Pramal provided strong support, taking 2 for 67 in his 28 over spell, while Shamar Joseph had 1 for 61. CCC closed the day on 279 with Hakeem Jordan unbeaten on 0 alongside Corbin. With a strong platform set, they will look to push past the 300 mark on day 2 and put further pressure on the Guyana Harpy Eagles. Alright, so CCC, they are putting on, a better show in this game. As I said, scores in the match. The combined campuses and colleges team, they are at 279 for 6, and Johan Jeremiah would have gotten 84. You would have been supported by Shakiri Paris, 56, and also Kyle Corbin would be on 62 not out from 146 deliveries. So that's what would have transpired on day 1 in the second round at the Providence Stadium in Guyana. So the combined campuses and colleges team, they are showing better performance with the bat. As you know, in the first match they would have been beaten by an innings and 75 runs by the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. They were bowled out 2 times. The first innings they would have scored 222, and the second innings, when the follow-on would have been enforced, they were bundled out for 207 runs. So they are putting on a better performance with the bat. Right, Shakiri Paris, he has been in a good vein of form. He would have scored 20 in the first innings against the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, and in the second innings he would have scored 50, and then he would have continued his good form against the Harpy Eagles, getting another 50 runs or 50 plus score. He would have scored 56 in the first innings of this match. Right, so that's where I will leave it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time on this platform, and just hit that bell icon so that you can be notified whenever content would have been uploaded on the channel. And please remember to give that video a like, a thumbs up, right, because that encourages me to provide more content, so that it can be beneficial to you. Thank you so much for watching again, and we will see you in the next roundup.